Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Ray with the channel Love Water Healing, and we're going to do a reading for the um, day January 17th, 2021, which is a Sunday. And we're going to do a reading for the Soul Collective. I'm going to clear out our cards. We're going to do an Earth Magic Oracle card reading. And I think starting the week of January 18th, we'll start doing fairy card readings again on a daily basis and see how that goes. So let's get an Earth Magic Oracle card for January 17th, 2021 for the Soul Collective. Hope everyone's doing well today. As we continue to move forward, it's important to remember to drink your water. Now, my channel is called Love Water Healing because I want to remind the Soul Collective that water is a very important thing to drink on a regular basis. Not everyone will like water, and I'm talking about just plain water, nothing added to it. If you add something to it, that's just an extra glass that you're drinking for the day. But we really need to start creating things that are beautiful and good going into our body. So something really simple you can do is as you're pouring the water into your glass, you can say that this water is beautiful water, or this water is happy water, or any one of those things, and you're physically changing the molecular structure of the water inside the glass. So when you're drinking it, you're giving your body those beautiful molecules, which is then hydrating the whole body, and you can imagine all the awesome, amazing things that it does for you. So what my channel, a lot of it is about is making sure that you guys drink plenty of water, because water is really important, and we're made up of 72 to 76% on average human of water. Our body, that is a lot. It's over, 3/4 of our body is water. That's insane. So it's important to keep drinking it, especially water with nothing in it. So you can go for spring water, you can go for filtered water, whatever makes you happy. I don't suggest drinking water that's not clean, but if that still makes you happy, please do it. But something cool to do is to start changing the molecular structure. So we'll get into that in further videos, but I just wanted you guys all to know that. So love your water and love yourself is why I say that all the time. So you could even just call it love water, right? That would be the perfect water. You could just drink love water every single day. Huh, that's amazing. Okay, so for the Soul Collective for January 17th, 2021, let's see what Earth Magic card comes out for you guys. I know, I'm so excitable. I just get really excited because I do actually really love water. But I did an experiment when one of my kids was younger, and I put rose quartz in the water in a big jug, and so we used to drink infused, as I put it, although not technically infused, with rose water. I was our rose rock water. It didn't change necessarily the taste of the water. Sometimes I felt like the water tasted sweeter, but we were drinking love water all the time. So it really does change the mood too. Okay, so no cards want to come out. Let's do this. Card for January 17th for the Soul Collective. What card is for the Soul Collective for January 17th? There we go. We got it. And it fell to the ground. And there's more than one. Yay! Okay, let me pick it up. Okay, I'm down here. I'm picking up the cards. Ooh, we got two of them. Okay, so the first card is called Eagle, and it's a communion card. So it looks like here you have someone sitting on a rock, and it looks like they're almost like they're communicating with the eagle up above. This is so cool. So it looks like the eagle is delivering a message. I don't know if you guys can see this. Like the eagle's delivering a message. And I feel like when I see an eagle up in the sky, that's like God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, is bringing some message down to you that's really important. The bird is in flight. So that's also a really good omen. That means that everything, especially in travels, you are going to be safe. And it looks like he's almost doing a ritual of some kind. Potentially, I don't know if it's a ritual or if it's just the time to be communicating with nature. So that's really cool. The second one we got is called Iceberg, and it says submerged. So in this card, I mean, it's clear it's an iceberg right in the water, and it's a clearing that you see off here in the past that has more icebergs off in the background. So it's almost like you have two icebergs that have come together. It almost looks like a heart. Look at the little heart, right? Heart. um, so iceberg and submerged really just makes me feel cold, to be honest with you. So maybe it's a time to start, for the Soul Collective, looking at what you have. It says submerged as well. So we have stuff that's on the surface here that you can physically see. And then as it goes down deep and we get underneath this water, there's icebergs that are submerged, right? The rest of it's underneath this water. So, don't judge a book by its cover. It may look like a giant iceberg, but maybe underneath there's really not a lot there. Or it could look like really not a lot on top, but the iceberg, goes out towards the whole part of the ocean over here. So there's actually a lot to be explored in the future. So this is something probably to look at and say, okay, on the 17th, I'm going to see stuff surface value first, and then I'm going to realize that it's possible that there's more than meets the eye. Okay, so let's read about them. We've got the eagle for communion for the Soul Collective and iceberg submerged. So cool. I love these cards. They really bring me joy just because there's so many meanings that can come out of one card. And I think it's really cool too, because I'm sure you guys get feelings right away when you see the cards about how they make you feel. And so that also is that's also spirit telling you, God, universe, source, whatever you believe in. I believe it's your guides giving you an idea of, we're talking about January 17th, 2021, how this physically, that card makes you feel is an intuition, right? It's a gut feeling about what to observe in that day. So the eagle says, here the man and the eagle make contact through their eyes and spirits. The man has performed a ceremonial calling to the eagle brother, who now comes to him as a familiar friend. It's an intimate relationship between human being and feathered being, one of both spirit and flesh. It is ultimately this deep spiritual kinship that connects them, formed from the recognition of sacredness of this bond. Eagle spirit is often associated with the highest and noblest, encouraging us to let our spirits soar. Oh, that's so nice. I love it. Through this communion, we know that we can touch the sky. It's like, how high is high, right? We know that we can be more than just two-legged creatures clinging to the ground. We're intimately related to all of life on the planet, and it's through communing that any expression of life that we realize how vitally connected we all are. Whenever you experience a heartfelt communion with some physical expression of life, plant, animal, human, or anything else, it is only then that you can truly feel how your life force is similar to the life force that is all around you. It is only a matter of difference in form. In essence, is articulated into the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything. Everyone, although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics, let me get this in here for you guys. The essence, oh, I lost my place. The essence is articulated into the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything and everyone. Although it manifests in various shapes and characteristics, the essence is spirit emanating, just so beautiful, the words, from the core of all things. Communion with nature is essential for you now. Take some time to do an open-eyed meditation with any nearby animal or plant. Relax your body as much as possible, breathe consciously, and keep your attention on the life form you are communing with. After a few moments, you will notice a sense of boundaries dissolving, a melding of the I and thou. You may even receive messages or impressions as you find yourself in the flow of unspoken communication. What's really cool is you can go outside really early in the morning, like right as the sun is rising, and you can see the aura of all the plants and trees around you. It's so cool. It's like right as the tip of when the sun is rising in the morning. And you can do this anywhere in the world, but you can actually see the aura of the plants. So maybe on the 17th, it is a Sunday, and if you don't have to work really early in the morning, you could potentially like set your alarm, right? And you can wake up just at that tip right before sunrise, and you could see the aura of the plants outside your window. You can do it anywhere. You can do it in the city, you can do it in the suburbs, you can do it in the country, you can do it anywhere you want. It's amazing. It will blow your mind. And they're talking about this communion. Like, sit there and physically look at all this beauty that you'll see. It's almost like sparkly. You'll be able to see it. It's really cool. Okay, so the next card is called Iceberg. Let's find that iceberg card so I can read it for January 17th, 2021. So cool. Ooh, I passed it. There we go. Okay. Up to 90% of an iceberg's body is below the surface. See, told ya. Deeply submerged in the bosom of Grandmother Ocean, yet Grandmother allows considerable freedom in her for her enormous children, permitting them to move about as directed by the currents and in their momentum. Having broken off from the glacier or ice shelf, they float along the sea, much to the detriment of vessels that attempt to traverse their passageways. Most of us have heard stories of ill-fated ships that have had tragic encounters with these ice mountains. Although the topmost portion of an iceberg can easily be seen, there's still a massive amount of its body below the surface, and it can be difficult to detect. And that which remains unseen can fool us and perhaps even be dangerous and damaging. Whatever you suppress or deny and attempt to keep out of your conscious awareness will show up somewhere and somehow. These are your shadow aspects, but it's really cool to actually study your shadow aspects to know more about yourself. Okay. At one time, you put them out of your consciousness for good reason, yet they remain contained by shame and guilt. Sometimes these submerged aspects of yourself are projected onto others so that they mirror these denied or suppressed parts of you, and you may even harshly judge these characteristics when they are exhibited. It's such a cool card. I love it. Now is the time to allow these elements to surface and embrace them. These may make up some sort of self-expression, a secret dream you wish to accomplish, or even uglier aspects that are difficult to acknowledge or accept. Whatever you have submerged deep inside of you, this is your opportunity to pay attention to those things and welcome them to the family called you. Ah, yes, see, your shadow self. This is really cool because not only will you be able to commune with nature, right? Like I said, go out at sunrise, see the beautiful auras on the plants, do like a little like stare thing, but you also get to probably at this time as well, if you're able to do this, you get to commune and think and work through some things that you've denied yourself consciously because of shame and guilt. How beautiful. The plants, by the way, or animals, are more than happy to help you work through those things by just giving you love. You don't even realize it because you don't physically have a talk with them and you can't hear them on that same vibration, but all they're doing is giving you unconditional love. And this is what you need to have for yourself so you can work through and you understand your shadow self. Ah, so cool. Okay, so that's the reading for January 17th, 2021. I hope you all enjoyed the reading for today. I know it got me really excited to have Sunday, and I'm definitely going to get up right before sun rises so I can go out and I can observe the plants and trees around me. Thank you so much for coming and seeing my video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe below. If you already have, I really appreciate you being here once again, and I'm grateful for you. As always, love your water and love yourself, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. I love you.